G'day YouTube. So, you've all seen my 12 amp hour Milwaukee videos with the new high output batteries. And some of you may even know about the testing we got going on. It's 1, 2 and 3. I've got 3 of them. Number 3 is the old one. That's done the most cycles. We estimated 50 and then we've been counting ever since. 1 and 2 are getting counted here. Their full cycles don't go on the charge until they don't work in the tool anymore. If they come inside half flat or whatever, they go in the torch. Because I run a Milwaukee lantern in the hallways like a nightlight. Anyhow, 3 amp hour high demands, high outputs. They were called high demand in the 9 amp hour, I believe. They were. Today, for the grand total of 119 Australian dollars, I just bought this 3 amp hour high output battery, and we're going to do the exact same thing with it. It's flat now, so on the rapid charger for your first charge, just running off the solar. 11 kilowatts out of that already. I'm going to make a spot for 3.0 up here. Just start tallying up the charge cycles. So, if you don't know already, they have the same cells in them as these, just 5 21700 cells instead of 18650s. Hence the ability to be able to output a lot more power. The 3 amp hour is still 3 amp hours at 18 volts, so it's still 50 odd watt hours. A lot of people get confused between power and demand output and things like that. This is an old 3 amp hour. The difference between these 18650s and how fast they can output their charge and these 21700s is phenomenal. So the peak power output is what you're talking about here. You're not talking about stored energy. So when they say they will give your tools more power, it's power, not runtime. Runtime is the current. Power, they're talking more about the output of the tool. So just so everyone's a bit more clear on that, we'll do some tests with the chainsaw, the brush cutter, things like that. I was going to use the brush cutter today, but it's pouring rain, so not going to happen. Brush cutter, angle grinder, circular saw, all those kinds of tools will run with the new 3 amp hour replacement for these, as well as we continue our runtime test for this beast. So we're doing our first cycle now, first charge on our 3.0. I'll update you soon on where we end up with that. But the charger's there, the board's there. They get written down every time, and we'll just keep adding to the tally until we get either a failure or a noteworthy number. Let's say where you get to 250. When we get to 250, if I don't buy anything Milwaukee in between, we'll do an update video. But for the meantime, we'll see you at 250 cycles on a few of these, or if we get a failure. So thanks for watching. This is some extreme cycle testing, basically. As quick as I can use them, they'll be cycled. I've got an SDS Max rotary hammer drill, which I bought a few chisel bits for today. I've got a few decent jobs where I'll have to do that to run some pipe work, and so there might be a few cycles off-site on jobs, but the tally will remain. I only have a single charger I take with me, but now that I've got 3 of these big beasts, as well as the 3.0, we should be right. We'll get a lot of work done before we need to actually charge. So essentially we shouldn't need power anywhere we go. Thanks heaps for watching. Catch you in the next video. Links to affiliate things down below in the comment section, in the video description section. Also charge cycle on that, remember. We'll update that sometime soon. A few dozen on that. We'll charge that off solar as well. All about the renewable energy and not paying for it. And that's, once Well, I think I paid about $500 for all of these batteries. Inverter was given to me. Charge control was cheap. It was at scrapyard. Time we add all that up, we don't have to use that many kilowatt hours out of it before we've started really winning. So keep you updated. Go out there and fix some stuff. Let's keep cycle testing so that we know that they're worth their money. Only got a 2-year warranty, remember, so let's make sure that they're not going to die. If you're a hardcore contractor out there with the yard equipment or the bigger tools like the chainsaws, the brush cutters, mag drills, grinders. I nearly bought a 9-inch grinder today, but I'm restraining myself. I didn't really need a 4th 12 amp battery yet. But if you're doing that hardcore kind of work, you're going to need the Epic Runtime. Look at the size of them, they're not much bigger than the old 1.5 amp 18650. So hopefully this testing will come through and show that they are the good gear. But for now, catch us when I have something noteworthy of update. Cheers guys.